The topic is solving initial value problems by Laplace transforms. So let's do this example. Use a Laplace transform to solve the derivative of y plus 6y is equal e to the 4t, and then the initial condition is y of 0 equal 2. So first what we do a Laplace transform of the left side is equal Laplace transform of the right side of the equation. Okay, after that we use a linearity. Linearity says a Laplace of y prime plus 6y is equal Laplace of y prime plus Laplace of 6y and this is equal Laplace of e to the 4t. Now again we use a linearity one more time. A Laplace of y prime plus, just take 6 outside, Laplace of y is equal Laplace of e to the 4t. We use in the table is, if you have e to the at, it's going to be 1 over s minus a. So our a happens to be 4. So this is going to be 1 over s minus a, which is 4. Right? Now we need to calculate the Laplace transform of y prime, which is number 2 right here. So that would be s y of s minus y of 0 plus 6. Laplace of y, the definition here is number 1, which is y of s, and this is equal 1 over s minus 4. Now our goal is to find y of s first. So what we do, we need to replace y of 0 by its value, which is 2. So s y of s minus 2 plus 6y of s is equal 1 over s minus 4. Now remember, we're looking for y of s, so we're going to keep all the terms that has y of s on the left side and move everything else to the right side. So all we need to move is a negative 2. So s y of s plus 6y of s is equal 1 over s plus 4 plus 2. Okay, now what we do, we're looking for y of s, so let's factor y of s. If you factor y of s, you get y of s factor of s plus 6, and that's equal, and let's write this as one fraction. What we do, we multiply to have the same denominator. We multiply by s minus 4, divide by s minus 4. Now to add, so the bottom is s minus 4, to add the top is 1 plus 2s, so it's 2s, minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3. Actually it's minus 2s minus 8 plus 1, let me write it, it's minus 8 and then plus 1, so let me rewrite it here, so it's 2s minus 7 over s minus 4. Now y of s, we divide by s plus 6, so that would be 2s minus 7 over s minus 4, let me write it in 2 steps, so divided by s plus 6. So division means multiplication by the inverse, which means it's going to go down, so it's 2s minus 7 over s minus 4 times s plus 6, which means y of t, so what we're looking for is the Laplace inverse of 2s minus 7 over s minus 4 s plus 6. Alright, so how do we do that? We need to first use a partial fractions. So let me do that. So 2s minus 7 over s minus 4 times s plus 6. Since we have linear factors in the bottom, then we supposed to write it as a over s minus 4 plus a b over s plus 6, and we're supposed to find a and b. Now how do we find a and b? Just add those fractions. If you add them, you get a times s plus 6 plus b times s minus 4. I'm doing the same denominator, it's pretty easy, over s minus 4 times s plus 6, right? The same denominator is s minus 4, s plus 6. Now this means that the numerators are the same, so 2s minus 7 is equal as plus 6 plus bs minus 4. So one way to do this, we can even plug in s equal 4, or let's do it the usual way. So distribute, you get as plus 6a plus bs minus 4b. So 2s minus 7, I'm going to factor the s, so a plus bs plus 6a minus 4b. Now this means that a plus b is equal to, and then minus 7 is equal to 6a. So 6a minus 4b is equal to negative 7. So just solving system of equations. How do we solve it? To eliminate the b, multiply the top by 4. If we do that, if we multiply the first equation left and right side, that's gonna give us 4a plus 4b is equal 8. And the bottom is 6a minus 4b is equal to negative 7. Now if I add, I'll get 10a. 8 minus 7 is 1, which means a is equal to 1 over 10. So that's my a. How do I find my b? Just look at this equation. A plus b is equal to, which means b is equal to minus a, which means b is equal to minus 1 over 10. A is 1 over 10. 20 minus 1 is 19 over 10. So my b happens to be 19 over 10. Now let's go back to y of t equal Laplace inverse. So y over t is equal Laplace inverse of a. A happens to be, let me rewrite it in two steps. A over s minus 4 plus b over s plus 6. And remember, my a I already found them. I found my a and b. So this is equal Laplace inverse. My a happens to be 1 over 10 over s minus 4 plus the b is 19 over 10 over s plus 6. So using the linearity for Laplace inverse, y of t is equal 1 over 10 Laplace inverse of 1 over s minus 4 plus 19 over 10 Laplace inverse of 1 over s plus 6. Right? Now again, I'm gonna go back to the formula right here. I'm using the same formula. So let me rewrite it here. If f, or let me write this, Laplace inverse of EAT is equal 1 over s minus a. So we're going to use it for both. So y of t will be equal 1 over 10 Laplace inverse of 1 over s minus 4. So my a happens to be 4. So that would be a 4t plus 19 over 10 Laplace inverse of s plus 6. Remember, this is the same thing as s minus minus 6. So my a happens to be negative 6. So it's e negative 6t. And this is the solution for the initial value problem. And that's it for this example.